Eric Paulzino with 9 to 5 Sports. Going to be getting into the core plays for the Zozo Championship. And I just want to remind you guys that the basic strategy for a no-cut event like the Zozo Championship is to go studs and duds. It's a profitable way for us to do it really since we started doing it that way. That's just the way that you should do it. The difference with that is that the players on the top end typically finish better, first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, are all much more likely on the higher end, and then you're just trying to fill in with those players that are a little bit underpriced, underappreciated, DFS-wise on the value tier, and that way, they're not going to lose that much points in comparison to maybe doing a fair and balanced approach. So that is what we're going to be doing with the core plays here. We're going to be focusing on that, and then also focus on upside on or with those lower end guys. But first, I want to point out something here, guys. So 9 to 5 is working on kind of a player database tool here for you guys. So a tweet that I put out was pretty much just saying, hey, 9 to 5 has really dominated the last 2 weeks, and it's really just a way for me to show you guys, how successful it's going. If you guys want to join 9 to 5, you can, but just throwing out there, let's just look at it here. I guess I don't know, I can pull it up here. So this is outright bets. We've had 11 players on the outright betting card. See if I can zoom out a little bit. All right, I can't. So we've had 11 players on the outright betting card, 1 win, 2 runner-ups, 4 top 10s, 6 top 25 finishes with an average finish of 17th out of the players that made the cut. And then top 10 in the 9 to 5 model, the most predictive model in Pga Dfs. People think that I just say that, I think, but, we had the data to back it up. So 2 wins, 3 top 10s, 7 top 25s. Guys, there's 13 players that have been rated top 10 in the model with ties and whatnot. So half of them have finished top 25 or better, and only 2 of them have missed the cut. But wait, it gets better. Breaking it down, I like to break down the player pool a little bit more. 19 players total, 2 wins, 2 runner-ups, 6 top 10s, 12 top 25 finishes. So way more than half have finished top 25 or better. 3 missed cuts, average finish of 18th in those missed cuts over the last 2 weeks. And then the last one, core plays and high exposure plays. 16 total, 11 top 25 finishes, 2 wins, 2 runner-ups, 6 top 10s, 1 missed cut. So yeah, just good stuff there. Kind of want to just point that out to you guys. That's a tool that I'll probably be adding to 9 to 5 Sports as well. But let's get into the core plays, what you guys came here for. It's kind of simple for me. I do want to stay with Colin Morikawa. I'm not too worried about that second place finish that he had last week. Some people might be, typically with second place finishes, you don't know where the player's at mentally. Although with him, he shot really low on Sunday, so I'm not too worried about that second place finish. Overall, he ranks second best in the 9 to 5 model this week. It does play a little bit better, I guess, in no-cut events. Average strokes gained total last year was 27th, whereas no-cut events is 25th. This could be a little bit tighter of a course, which he does better on tighter courses, rough length as well. Everything kind of points to Colin Morikawa having a good week as well this week. And then just kind of sticking with the theme there, I told you guys, it's really just paying up for the 2 studs and then figuring out the values. So Xander Schauffele, the best rated player in the 9 to 5 mile this week, obviously has some local ties. You look at the comp tournaments that we're looking at, has played really well at those events. Obviously, the Tour Championship comp course that we're looking at, the Zozo Championship in 2019, played well there as well. And then Travelers Championship, that's really his only missed cut, but that was in 2018. So all the comp courses that we're looking at tells us that he should play well at this tournament, obviously in some really good recent form. 18th place finish last week. I know that probably left some to be desired for some DFS players, but that's pretty acceptable. Maybe not this price tag, but we want a top 10 finish out of him. And then just looking at the starts, 19 starts, 13 of them have been top 25 or better finishes. 16 of them have been top 10 finishes. So yeah, I really do like Xander Schauffele as well this week. Let me get into 2 value plays that are kind of risk-reward type plays. I do really like the form of these 2 players. So we will start off with Sung Kang. So Sung Kang I really do like. Only ranked 39th in the 9 to 5 mile this week, which tells me that he's probably going to finish just a little bit better than top 50% of the field, which at this price tag is 6.3. We'll take that. That's pretty good. We look at the comp courses that we're kind of looking at. Travelers Championship, okay. Zozo, I guess 2 years ago, okay. But looking at his recent form, 4 straight make cuts or 5 straight make cuts in a row. He did show some upside, I guess, a little bit recently in that first round. just more or less, this is a play where I like the price point of him, and that's something that's going to be appealing to me, is that, you know, he's cheap enough where I don't think he's going to hurt us if he does play poorly. But I think more likely than not, he's going to help us. And then get into the last core play of the week. It's going to be Troy Money Merritt. And I know a lot of you guys know that I've played Troy Merritt a lot already this year, over the past year. Used him on his near win. We lost in the playoffs. Still very bitter about that. But we can look at, you know, he has been hit or miss. But the thing with Troy Merritt is that we are going to get 4 rounds out of him, which I do like. I think that's highly appealing. He's a guy that can go out and score when his game is on. So we're kind of betting on the fact that we hope that his game's more like it was at the Fortnite Championship, where he had top 16 place finish. Comp course history-wise, it's okay. You know, decent, good enough. But he does rank out top 25 in the 9 to 5 mile. And for a value play at this price point, we're going to take that. He is a much better putter on bent greens as well. We can see his average strokes gained putting last year was 56th, but on bent greens, 30th. That's really strong there. So Troy Merritt is going to be a good play for you guys at his price point this week. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys want to join the most predictive model in PGA DFS, it's $10 a month. You know, got all the tools that you need to succeed: ownership, lineup builder, cheat sheet, pretty much everything. So got you covered there. All right, thanks for watching. As always, let's be cash.